Now we're going to cut some fabric, and you'll notice that I have some fabric, and I've actually ironed it on something called seam to seam, which is a very, it's an adhesive, and you can actually pull the paper off, but I'm going to leave it on for us to cut it. I'm going to put this down, and I'm going to cut a very nice shape on it. The only thing I'm going to use is my veggie stabilizer again, my veggie paper stabilizer. Now on this, just so that it doesn't move, I'm going to anchor it down with tape again. I was just amazed. I do really nice cuts on my machine with this method, and I do a lot of applique, and I love the way that my items turn out with it, so I have a lot of fun with it. But just, again, I use the tape just to anchor it. Put two more pieces in the front, and we're going to get started. I love my eCrafting. I love what it does for me with applique. Push it back a little bit so we can get started. On this, I'm going to bring my pressure up to 3.5. I'm going to go over and select an item, and let's see what I can select. I think I'm going to pick some swirls. I like swirls, and pick this one. And 3.5, let's make it 4. I'm going to pull it back so I can get the ultimate. That's the nice thing about this too, because you can determine where you want it to start when you're using a card. So I'm going to go ahead and press cut, and here we go. Now, I have been really, truly amazed with the way this cuts fabric. And one of the things with the fabric, sometimes you'll notice that the fabric, the threads will hold a little bit just to hold it in place for you, but you just pop it out. I'm telling you. And I'm going to show you in just a minute. Look at that. That's fabric. It's ready to be ironed on and then stitched around. Can you believe it? Look at the clean cut on it. Look at this. It didn't even cut through my backing. And that comes with a little experience. Now remember, when you first get it, you may have to work with learning the pressures, but once you get it going, you'll be so excited.